Welcome back to Jalen and Jacoby. Jalen Rose, feels like the confetti just fell at the Super Bowl in Miami. Yet here we are, talking about the Dallas Cowboys on ESPN. You'll never believe it. We're going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys because there is a little bit of news. Dak Prescott told reporters to make sure they report that he will not be working out anywhere near the star, obviously referring to the logo of the Dallas Cowboys. He will likely be franchised. He could hold out. So my question for you, Jalen Rose, how do you think this is going to play out? Save us the next 3 months. How do you see this playing itself out?
From a ownership perspective and as a franchise, the Dallas Cowboys could not be handling this any worse. Like they could not be handling this any worse. And here's what I mean. You already got the bargain. You got him in the fourth round. He became your starter. He's only making $2.5 million a year playing against guys that make $30 million.
Great point.
Like, you got to find a way to bridge that gap so that doesn't become an issue not only financially, but emotionally and psychologically to where it becomes personal. In business, you know if you get in a bargain. You got a franchise quarterback, you paid him $2 million. You should take care of him. So now, he, unlike Ezekiel, who held out to make sure he got his bread, $90 million, Dak was like, you know what? I'm going to be a good soldier.
I'm going
to come to camp. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to play the entire season. I'm going to play the entire season. They didn't make the playoffs, but it's two sides to the football. And when I look at their roster, everybody else getting paid. Lawrence getting paid.
Both sides of the ball. Oh, Jalen got a new deal.
Getting paid. Yeah, everybody getting paid. So the offensive line, highest paid in the league. Like, what about me? And so now the season happens. You fire the coach, and if you watch Jalen and Jacoby, you were told who was going to beat the coach. Right here. You got that exclusive that Mike McCarthy was going to be the coach. And one of the reasons he's the coach, you notice his salary wasn't announced. You notice his salary wasn't announced. You notice his salary wasn't announced. Now, when Carolina hires a head coach, we know how much money he's going to make. So what is the difference? The difference is one is an investment and one is insurance. And so everybody getting paid and everybody changing titles and everything. Kellen Clemens is going to be back. And the offensive coordinator, like everybody's going to be back. But you don't take care of Dak, the most important position on the team. If I'm Dak, and this sounds like what he's saying, you're not going to see him in the Cowboy uniform again until he get a new contract.
I don't think so either. Obviously referring to Kellen Moore instead of Kellen Clemens. But Jalen, there's something else that's happening in the NFL. It's just a problem. Can I vent for a second, Jalen Rose? Because I'm upset about something. You know what? This is just injustice. This is injustice. Listen, congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, you played a great quarter in the Super Bowl. But you are not the future of the position. We don't have to compare you to Michael Jordan. We're not going to say the Chiefs going to be a dynasty. We're not going to say you're the best quarterback that we've ever seen. We're not going to put you in the Hall of Fame. Do you know why? Because you're the second best quarterback in the National Football League right now. Everybody forgot about Lamar Jackson, the unanimous MVP of the league, who broke records passing, broke records rushing the ball. He was far and away the most dynamic and best player at the position all season long. Yet now we're talking about Patrick Mahomes like he sliced bread, like he invented the forward pass in the NFL. And Jalen, how do you feel about this?
You know what? This is why I love doing this show with you so very much, my dog. Because
why's that, brother?
We never give each other props or credit, but every now and then we see eye to eye on a topic. And all season we sat here and we made sure that we not only big up the Ravens, and you know how much I love their secondary, and John Harbaugh, who's my guy, one of my favorite coaches, him and Mike Tomlin and Belichick and Andy Reid and Pete Carroll, but also how they built their team around Lamar to the point where it became something we'd never seen. It revolutionized football. I'm watching an NFL team play 4 downs like it's a high school game.
Yep.
I'm watching a quarterback break passing records and rushing records. So
Yes.
one play, he's Michael Vick. The next play, he's Peyton Manning.
Exactly.
And he's the only unanimous MVP of the NFL besides Tom Brady. And their styles of play are vastly different.
Jalen, he broke Mike Vick's record and broke a Peyton Manning record. He's not just them. He's better than them at the position. Both of them. Yet here we are talking about, is Patrick Mahomes the Michael Jordan of the NFL? Is Patrick Mahomes going to get 10 MVPs or 20 MVPs over the next couple of decades? Let's not forget Lamar Jackson. Let's never forget Lamar Jackson wearing the chains outside of his uniform on week 17. Because that is the lasting image that I will remember of Lamar Jackson. And I hope Lamar Jackson is listening to all of this. I hope that he's listening to all of this and he's just in the gym and he's just working harder and he's getting more angry. Because I want the same Lamar Jackson. I want to replay all the tape that everybody talks about Patrick Mahomes over the last couple days next year when Lamar Jackson, the Ravens, do it again. I get so fired up over this stuff, man. I really do. I love Lamar Jackson so much. The year that he put up, it's like we just forgot about it. We forgot about it because Derrick Henry ran for 400 yards on him in a playoff game. It's like, let's not forget just how good Lamar Jackson was. And he may not be the best quarterback in the league anymore, but he certainly once was for a long time, and he may really be the best quarterback of all time. And of course, I'm talking about Tom Brady, who is a free agent. He appeared in the Super Bowl, but it was in a Hulu commercial, and there's more rumors about him. Yesterday, we talked about him maybe going to the 49ers. And there's discussions of him going to Vegas to play with the Raiders. Discussion of him taking over for Phillip Rivers with the Chargers. Discussion of the New England Patriots giving him over $30 million just to play next year in New England. So, Jalen, where do you think this is all going to end up?
Well, I know since he's turning 43 next season, this would seem normal, but Tom Brady has defied odds his entire NFL career. For most people, getting a one-year deal at top dollar would be great, but he ain't going for no one-year deal. I've been trying to tell everybody for the last 15 years, anybody that would listen, there are 3 keys to the Patriots' success. No particular order for the first 2. Belichick, Brady, and Giselle. Because when you're paying your quarterback top dollar, it takes resources away from the rest of your roster. And there are multiple times I'm watching them play, and they got that extra linebacker, and they got that extra running back, and they got that extra wide receiver because he wasn't taking top dollar from the salary cap based on the facts of his marriage dynamics. That helped the team. He wasn't just doing them a favor. It was an investment. Okay, I'm going to invest this back into the team so that now I can sit pretty with 6 championship rings and do Hulu commercials in 1 Super Bowl that I ain't in, even though I've been in 9 in 20 years. Okay? So he trying to get a 3, 4, 5-year deal and trying to get top dollar. He going to make sure somebody paying him at 45, even if he playing or not.
Jalen, I've seen you run across the street at 47, and no one's going to pay him to play football at 45. I've got news about 2 of your favorite people on the planet, Sabrina Ionescu and Terrence Crawford. I'll tell you what that is.